live, press the button. Oh no, the timer says 1 hour and 2 minutes. I now understand what that actually means, but oh no, it's not exactly an hour. Hello everyone, it's been 2 weeks since that song that I can't remember. Who can remember what happened last time? Fair bit happened last time, in fact.
He didn't die.
We all awoke in a dreamland, and then
yeah, we got high.
Kerbo's Dreamland.
We kicked the head in of a Jabberwocky to get our memories back, and then we woke up.
You also absolutely demolished a tree.
Yep, that's not hard. Trees are pretty easy to kill.
I mean,
we became Captain Planet antagonists.
I mean, it's pretty like fitting with Kirby of like you beat the shit out of Wispy Woods. It's like, well, yeah, you normally do. He's a tree that spits apples at you. And then
Which Captain Planet do you want to be? Captain Planet villain do you want to be?
Whichever one does the most toxic.
Sure. And we woke up, and then Baby Dragon was born, and it is the cutest thing. And then Smoothie panicked and started flying away because he's worried that Tammy would try and steal the baby dragon because it is rare.
Yes, because unlike what everyone thought based on the design, it was not a silver dragon, but instead it was a moonstone dragon.
Man, it's like red dragons are coming out of the woodwork for some reason.
Just make sure Kerbo doesn't eat it.
Ah, Kerbo loves it. They're like brothers. Okay, first things...
delicious brothers.
I mean, everyone's a delicious brother to Kerbo. So first things first, because there's a very high chance that people won't have noticed this. Did everyone, and I'm looking already and people haven't, everyone remember when I said to level up?
Yep.
What level are people meant to be?
Everyone's going to be level 10.
I have leveled up.
I've noticed Anthony hasn't leveled up.
I don't know what you're talking about. If you check my character sheet.
We're meant to be level 10, are we?
Ah, you changed the number 10.
I wasn't sure if I was meant to level up because I was already...
Yes, you were.
Okay.
Your free thing is separate.
Sure.
You don't need a level up, Graham. You're already perfect. You're already Shadow the Hedgehog.
Thanks.
Oh, great.
Thanks.
You're apparently Smoothie is dead. You're now Shadow.
I mean, I didn't want to tell you, but I'm trying to decide how I move forward with this character. This is awkward. But yeah, I will level up in the process of us doing things. It's fine.
Schnitzel has not leveled up.
Are we at the beginning of the trip and therefore not long rested yet?
You are long rested because you all just woke up.
Yeah, it turns out we were sleeping,
Fair.
so...
Oh, we only fake used our things. Fair.
Yes. I don't think anyone used anything as in like a consumable, so
What?
not that I can remember.
Oh, no. I meant my, like, just like character
Slots and
resources,
things, yeah.
Because I used a lot of sorcery points and stuff.
Yeah. No, none of that type of stuff. Anything you would have got back from resting is fine.
My god, I can
Sure.
move an additional 5 foot now.
Nice.
I think...
Oh, Christian, you forgot to remind me, but I remembered because I was looking at the cute Pokemon. 2 things happen. So, Smoothie is quickly lifting off. The people who are around El Dragon, you notice a popping noise come from Dare's backpack. I think he wears a backpack. Let's presume he wears a backpack. Which sounds like a latch.
Yeah, I'm sure he got a small backpack.
Yeah. It sounds like a latch opening. And at the exact same moment that
Oh
happens...
no, to be fair, he does not.
let's just presume he does.
He has a bag of holding you.
Oh, that
Anyway,
works.
okay.
He's got a thing that holds things. At the same time that you hear the latch opening sound, his bat, who was floating nearby, explodes, and
Well,
and then reforms into a pseudo dragon. It's a very violent explosion. Blood and guts go everywhere, but then they all sloop back together. So now there's another tiny dragon. Much tinier though.
Nice.
Specifically a tiny dragon.
we're
I
just
mean,
picking up
what's the other
dragons
one?
all
Is
over
it
the place.
small, size-wise?
So, you have the ability to explode bats
Is it
and
Wembley
turn
and
them into
small?
small dragons, eh? Interesting.
That would be a weird ability to have.
All the bats around me just turn into dragons.
I'm just want to assume that's what's happening from what I see.
Yeah, Anthony's not like the most magically minded person, so
Add another.
I ask my familiar. It's telepathic, right? Between familiars.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I just ask her, like, are you okay?
Interestingly, when you speak to it, it speaks back to you much more eloquently than before. And it's like, oh, what happened? I can think. Hello, you're dear. You're my master. I remember. I think I used to be a bat.
Yeah, and now you're a dragon.
Nice. I like this.
I high-five the dragon.
with its tiny hand. You use one finger to high five the dragon.
Yeah, the pinky, like, ding. And then I look what the clacking sound was.
And you go into your bag and you notice that the special box you were given is now open. I also just remembered, Anthony, you don't get to respond because you're asleep.
Oh yeah.
You got sneezed
back
on.
in Dreamland. That's true.
It's like, we finally freed Dreamland. Oh, hello again. Oh, hello there. You've come back. Oh no.
Not you again.
Like doing the Demon Slayer movie thing, just trying to kill yourself to get back to the real world.
So yes, you understand, Christian, that you have your thingy now.
Okay.
You are
Can I attune to it while I fuss over the dragon?
yes, and you're free to share that information or not with other people.
I would like to point out Smoothie is freewheeling this spaceship with "We are not mind flayers" written on the side, out of the city and across the ocean as fast as possible, leaving behind in his wake the new religion of the new major religion of the town.
Now, this is out of character, so you do not know this, but there was something that was going to happen when you exited the ship. So this is for you to know as a fun thing. So, outside of the ship, as it's taking off, many of your followers were outside, and they had erected some wooden stakes of sorts, and on those stakes hung non-believers.
Yeah. Smoothie does not know this has happened.
Nope.
Smoothie does not think he has done anything wrong here. Everything is going great.
That
The light be with everyone.
That would have been what you saw when you first exited the ship. All of the believers saw, they're looking up at you with pride. Have we done a good job? But then the ship just zoom, off it goes. And like, he must be off to spread the word. We must have done a good job.
So you seeded a violent cult.
No, I seeded a benevolent healing cult, and
A very violent, benevolent healing cult.
Well, what actually...
Smoothie never
violent
planned
children.
any of this.
What-
Smoothie didn't think that humiliating non-believers to make people believers would cause problems.
What
They
actually
didn't have
happened...
anyone to heal, so they injured some people.
Well, no, it was I forgot what's the other light god called?
Lathander.
Yeah,
Lathander.
it was the church. You know how you changed over some of the followers of Lathander.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the head of that church was away doing missionary things. They returned during the night, and they're like, no, you must change to this new following. And they're like, no, screw you. And that they're the ones that ended up crucified because they refused to follow the new god.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Smoothie doesn't know this, so
Yeah.
Smoothie is freewheeling across the ocean towards Waterdeep, which is his only solid location where he
Mm-hmm.
knows of safety.
Smoothie feels great about everything.
His dragon son has been born. We're the light god's getting some followers again. It's all going well. Everybody's alive. All his friends
Except
are
for the
so
people
great.
who are dying of blood loss on the stakes.
All of his friends are great. He's never had such good friends before.
Yeah.
He does miss the bird person, but the bird person's betrayal is still a dagger.
Okay. So the little dragon comes out and he basically follows you out after you ran away to see what you're doing. Sees you paralyzed in the chair and just starts licking your face.
Over the Tannoy, this is the greatest day of my life is being played on repeat.
You know
Can I
what?
try and fall asleep in the dreamscape so I can leave, please? And actually do things.
I mean,
People screaming on crucifixes in the background as music plays.
someone could shake you awake. You know what? Yeah, Kerbo walks over your face to follow the dragon and wakes you up.
Yes!
Kerbo tries eating you in your sleep again. Hey, stop!
I told you, it's sleep, not dead.
Kerbo is just waiting for the opportunity for all of us to die like a fucking vulture.
He's like a cat. Your cat, in quotation
God.
marks, loves you, but when you die, it's still gonna be hungry. So, you are now traveling over the ocean. This is where your characters can talk to each other.
Hmm.
So, it's good we worship that new god, eh?
Are we there yet?
Over the Tannoy, you get if by there you mean ocean, then yes.
There and the
No.
pseudo dragon just play with the Moonstone dragon and run around the deck.
It's just chasing. I imagine the three of you, you, the pseudo. Actually, four because I imagine Kerbo would join in. You, the pseudo, Kerbo, and the dragon are just running around the controls in a circle.
Yeah, that works.
Anthony's gonna find somewhere quiet to meditate.
Cool. So,
Is there anything that Dare can see? Sorry, that anyone, including Dare and that, can see because they're running around and there's the window out front. can Smoothie see things? I keep forgetting.
Yes,
if I'm allowed to see things.
you have a semi AoE of like the surrounding area. Like it's like a what's it called, like a topography type thing. So it's not
Sure.
super detailed, but you can see all of like
But it'll show me things like shark-shaped islands and stuff.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you've just went straight past it. It's too late.
Hey, we've just passed a shark-shaped island. That sounds interesting.
Don't, Graham.
Yeah.
You know I can blow the island off.
Okay.
Yeah, that does sound super interesting. You know what we should do?
Giant shark appears out of the water and swallows the shark-shaped island.
Oh no! All of those people, all of those named people. But yeah, Smoothie's going to continue on as fast as possible towards safety, far enough away from the problem that he can't get us.
So some time passes as you're traveling across the water. Moonstone starts getting tired of all the running, just slumps straight over Smoothie and is immediately asleep. So Smoothie essentially just has a beanbag over him now.
Smoothie is very happy with his life currently.
And you can see that like land is approaching, so you're about to cross the ocean.
The Tannoys will announce that land ahead. And then we'll
The
get to
front thingy is outside, right?
Yeah, the front area is like open to outside.
Like if land is approaching, we'll go to the front and be a bit like Titanic-y.
But which of you is the woman and which is the man?
There is no second one. The pseudo dragon is just sitting on my head.
Sure. Then you're the man. Okay, so what is the plan?
My plan was kind of just to drive roughly to where I left the families of two of our group.
Okay, so you are going to head to Waterdeep then.
Yeah, so they can reunite with their families for a bit. We can work out what we're gonna do.
Okay, so another, let's just say, hour or two passes and you get to like the same area that you went to before that was outside of Waterdeep. Actually, no, I suppose you could now land like in the Adest property because they actually know you, so that would be like much safer landing the ship there.
Okay, I will land us in the Adest property and then come out of the ship computer.
You are currently restrained.
I am attempting to hug the thing that's restraining me.
You successfully hug.
Like, there. I think I'm just stuck here, guys. Have fun.
Alright, let's go. Alright, maybe not.
I can't wake him. He's just so cute.
So what does everyone else do?
Shit.
You have landed near to Waterdeep. Everyone would recognize where you are.
Okay. Wait a minute.
And Anthony and Liebrick would know that the ship has stopped now.
Alright.
Yeah.
Guess I'll hop out. We came here to like, I don't even know what we're here to do. We're just here to like I don't know.
This
Tell
is
people
where
about-
Melissa's family is too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So both of your families are here. We can't complete your vampire mission because we got murdered almost.
We need to get better before we do vampires.
So I basically was like, can't stay where we were. Where's a place that I know is safe? Come here, and then you guys can decide what you want to do next.
Yeah, how are my family doing, by the way?
They seem to be doing fine. I'm guessing you're going to go out and go looking for your family.
Yeah. Melissa just like leaves to go to, I guess, the field where her family lives.
So they've actually been nice, and they've like set up its own little area for your family to roam free in. So they have their own little field.
Okay. Melissa's gonna join them and roam around with the other sheep.
Melissa gets down on all fours and just joins
Yes.
our family. Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Though, Melissa, give me a quick perception, just to see if you notice.
Yeah.
Please get a nat 1. Oh, no. 11's good enough. It's like, if you kept getting nat 1s, it would have been really funny. You notice that when you like go down on all fours, you notice on like the back of your hand there seems to be scales, or like it seems like that.
What color are they?
They're kind of like a greeny color.
What color was the? What color was the fucking Jabberwocky again? Green.
Yeah, I think it was green.
Are they familiar in color to the Jabberwocky?
They are weirdly familiar, yeah. And you were the only person that was showered in its blood.
Huh. Do I take it I remember that because
Yes.
I was caught in Jabberwocky blood.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for now, I'm going to decide to continue frolicking. I don't want to share this with my family. Who knows what they might think with their, like, full intelligence.
Oh, I was okay with you becoming a human, but scales, that's too far.
It's too much for them to handle. Just look at them. They're freaking out.
I like the idea of trying to explain to them, like, oh no, I'm growing scales, and they just look at you with a blank stare.
They just try like eating the green scales. They think it's grass. Oh no, you're becoming Jabberwockies.
The Jabberwocky sheep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I just do that for now, and then obviously I'll get back to the party and
Yeah.
show them.
So everyone, you see Melissa walk off, and you watch in the distance, like, oh, that's lovely. She's going to visit. She's getting on up for. Is she eating the grass? Okay. What about everyone else?
But but like weirdly enough, if a non-sheep gets too close, she actually starts growling like a wolf at them
Ooh,
for some reason. You don't know why though.
how strange and mysterious.
Anyway.
Yeah. What else? What other people?
When I leave the ship, are there any trees nearby?
Yeah. This area would be a little bit more forested because the Adest family home is outside of Waterdeep.
I'd like to walk over to the nearest tree.
Okay. You have walked over to a tree.
You pee on it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
I'd like
you
to-
took his thunder.
I'd like to touch the tree
Uh-huh. It feels like a tree.
and cast Tree Strike.
Then what?
So, how many trees are there other than this one within 500 feet of me?
It's just the one tree. Eh, there's a fair few. It's like,
That are specifically the same size or bigger than me?
yeah, they'd be like mostly the same sort of size as the one that you went to. It's like not a huge forest, but it's like one of the like smaller forests because a lot of it had been cut down to like make way for the like family land and stuff.
Are there any within the direction of the gate of Waterdeep?
Yeah, they pretty much go up to like nearby to the gates.
Are they still within 500 feet of me?
Yeah, they would be.
I'd like to just exit out of the nearest one to the gate that is also within 500 feet of me.
So you just want to walk out of a tree at the gate?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. The guards are a little weirded out by it. They don't like go to attack you, but they're all looking at you.
I'll then go to try and enter the city.
Yeah, they're all still looking at you. Like, they're very suspicious because it's normally dryads they see doing that. But you don't look like a dryad. The bald-headed man.
I'll then head to the nearest bar.
Cool.
And when I enter, I'll say, "Greetings, yonder barkeep. What quest doth thou have today?"
So you walk into the tavern and say that, and it's just no one listens, hears, or pays attention to you because it's so loud inside.
Okay, I'll walk over to the bar and order a beer.
So you walk in, all proud, and then no one listens to you. Alright, I'll just get a beer then.
Yeah.
Cool. So you've went up and got a beer. What about everyone else? Anthony, what are you doing? I also
Don't
love
really
how
know.
no one has helped Smoothie.
What's up with Smoothie?
He's being crushed by a dragon.
Not
Aw.
crushed. This is
I'm
fine.
petting the dragon.
Don't worry about it.
I'll help
He
Smoothie
loves
out.
me.
Oh, the weak right.
I'll help Smoothie out if he wants help.
You're such a strong
Smoothie
boy.
is hugging the dragon, trying to like stay still enough that the dragon won't wake up. Don't worry about Smoothie.
When Anthony goes up and like starts sort of trying to help, the dragon starts waking up. And it just like yawns.
It's okay.
Fair enough, I guess.
Anthony, give me a con save. As the dragon yawns and then sneezes again.
Oh, not
Come
another
on, come
one.
on, come on, come on. Come on, God, give me this. Damn it!
No. I'm okay.
You feel like a bit hazy. And you're like, no, not again. I'm not going back to Dreamland.
So,
This is
Is
a
it
great
just-
birthday present.
is it Dare and Anthony around still at the moment? Everyone else is...
Yes, it would
yeah.
Uh, Spoody's gonna go with to Dare and Anthony. Okay, so I was thinking what we should name our new Moonstone friend. Now I've got ideas and I'm open for other people's opinions and stuff. But I'm like, so we found them in the snowy, frozen area, and we're working for Aminator, God of Light now. So what about like the Aurora?
Yeah, seems reasonable. Combines light and snow.
Sure.
Yay, that's your name now, Aurora.
It like squeaks happily. The pseudo
Hugs
dragon.
and goes to get.
Hmm?
Sorry, hugs Aurora and goes to get food for the dragon.
Yeah, sure. There's like plenty of food in the barrels downstairs. If it follows you, because when you say let's find some food, it somehow recognizes the word food. The pseudo dragon turns to you though, dear. It's like, huh? What's my name? Do I have a name? Do we get names?
I don't know. Who are you?
No. I asked first.
Well, I was under the impression that I didn't make you out of nothing. I thought you existed before I summoned you.
No, I'm pretty sure I just started existing. I think. Although I was a bat. Was I the bat? I don't know. I'm a bit confused, I must admit.
So you were a bat, and you're now a dragon.
Yes. I think.
I could call you Drat.
I like it! Drat away! And he flies off after the two going for food. So you go down to the first floor where all the barrels and stuff are, and there's like the normal selection of what you've got left. There's like some dried fruits left. There's some dried meat and fish and things like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm just like taking out stuff and being like, okay, this. Do you like this?
He like tries it, and he's like, when you give him some of the like dried fruits, he's like, like really eats into them. You get the feeling that he quite likes sweet things.
Okay, sweet things. Getting that memo, Smoothie's going to set himself up to head into town to acquire sweet things.
Okay, so you're gonna head out. Anthony, not Anthony, Day, are you going to follow?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I have nothing else here to do.
He's just sit alone in the ship.
Anthony, are you following us, or are you going to go hang out with your family and see how they're doing?
I'll go. I'll hang out with my family.
Cool, so it's the Smoothie and Dare hour. Plus Entourage.
Yeah.
Entourage that is more characters than the players. Okay, so you're going to head off the ship and I guess head towards like the same nearby gates that Librick went to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Reasonable.
So you start heading towards the gates, and you get some very weird looks, and it's like, oh, it's just a quote. What the heck's that? And then they say the dragon, like, oh, and then the little pseudo dragon. It's like, you're a very weird pairing, and then they're like, what the hell is that? Just staring at Kerbo. It's like, never seen one of those before. Doing anything in particular as you go in?
Just anybody that we get close to who's staring, just like greet them with Amonathor's light be with you.
And you? And he gives you like a weird confused look. Okay, so you start heading in through the gate, and then you hear a noise behind you, and then an ow noise as well. As you
Uh,
as you see,
what happened?
Then around.
the two dragons are standing in front of the gate.
What is the meaning of this? This offense?
You see the two of them like pawing at the space where the gate is open, and it looks like they're pressing on a wall.
And I unsummon my pseudo dragon, summon it right next to me.
Yeah, you do that, and it is shot back through the gate. It's like,
I am-
haha, and then propelled out.
Rush over to them and like waving my hand through the bit of air that they're like unable to get through.
Is there a guard somewhere close by?
Yeah, there's guards on each side of the gate. They're watching, like, not exactly confused, but like, it's very weird.
Guards!
I go up
Guards,
to one of
sir!
the guards and yeah. Why can't we get in?
Well, you can get in.
Why can't
Why
my
can
son
they
get
get
in?
in?
Oh, I can't remember what its name is. Oh, it's like the Dragon Gate or something. Dragons can't get in.
That's
That's a bit
discrimination,
shit.
sir. Sorry.
Oh, it's been so long since the dragon came here. I'm really struggling to remember. You need to go and find someone in charge, whose name I can't remember. He's got like this
You
staff.
don't remember who's in charge?
No, he's not like in charge of us. He's in charge of the dragon portal thingy.
Okay.
He's like, he lets people in and out. He's an
I thought
old
that
man.
was your job.
Well, yeah, we let people in and out, not dragons.
Dragons are also people.
Yeah.
You
Really
see,
backs
you
up
you
there.
see him do like a sort of thing in response to that.
Wait, am I there now, or
No,
Eh,
you were hanging with your family as far as we were aware.
I mean, if you want to like rejoin the group, you're welcome to. Like,
I just when they come back for me, it'll happen, I guess.
Okay.
fair enough.
So where do we find this person? Do we even want to go into a town that doesn't like dragons?
I'm beginning to rethink my patronage of this town. Maybe the light of the one true sun will have to not come here.
No light will shine on you.
Where is the person who can allow us into the city?
Oh god. Yeah. What I'll do is go to the guard barracks and ask for Karja. He's like the chief in charge. He should be able to point you in the right direction.
I look at there and I'm like, someone should stay with the dragons.
Do you want to stay or should I?
You're better at talking to people than me.
Okay. Where are these barracks? What are barracks?
He may be better at talking, but he's not better at understanding human civilization.
Are they close by?
He points above the houses, and you can see like a tall tower that he's pointing at. That's the barracks.
Okay. Is it a straight walk or is it like behind other buildings?
It's like it's more or less, it seems to be a straight walk. Like, you can't see it directly from where you are, so you might have to, like, walk down the road and then turn. But you can more or less see it over the building, so you can get to it without getting lost.
Okay. I'll run over to the building then.
Okay, so you get to the building that is very tall and looks like it looks like what you've been told to go to. There does seem to be like a lot of people wearing the same sort of clothing as the guards hanging around outside.
I go in.
You just walk straight in. They're like confused by what you are and just your like brazenness of just walking straight in. You walk in and someone at the front's like, "Oh, can I help you with something?"
Yes. I'm looking for a person named Kaja, and as we need to talk to somebody who can let our dragons in.
Oh, all right. Yes. Give me a moment. I'll go and get him for you.
Completely unfazed by our dragons.
Yeah. From the way you see him respond, this seems to be like not a regular occurrence, but like it's pretty standard of if someone wants association with dragons in the city, they end up coming here. It's like, oh yeah, we just need to point you in the right place. It's easier to just tell you than make a fuss. So like a minute or so later, quite a like scruffy, gruff man covered in like scars and like all sorts of marks comes out. Aye, how can I help you?
Hello. Our dragons were not able to enter the gate, and we wanted to talk to some guy with a staff who can let him in.
Ah, you be trapped by the dragon ward. Aye, you need to go to Aranax's tower. He's usually home.
Hey. What was that name? Aranax?
Aye.
And where's that tower, please?
I can show you if you like. I was just about to go and get me dinner.
You can also get dinner at that tower?
Oh no, it's on the way. There's a sandwich shop nearby. Lovely sandwich shop. Beautiful chicken.
I like chicken. I also friend with a chicken.
Aye, but he's dead.
Oh, the dilemma.
Right. How do you know that? I shouldn't know that. I was visiting and I saw the fight. No wait, it wasn't a fight. And then he vanishes into thin air.
And he was the devil all along.
Ah, you figured out my cunning ploy.
Which of our characters is most likely to be the devil in secret, be honest?
Probably.
Surely Lawrence.
Yeah, I was thinking Lawrence as well. Because his character is probably the most mysterious. Like, amongst the group. So, he leads you out of the building, start walking down a parallel road. It's the area starts getting like a little more, not like poor rough, but like not as fancy, because like you notice the closer you get to the gates is like they keep the place looking good, so anyone who's coming through thinks it looks good and comes in to spend money. So it's like less upkeep, but not shabby. You see a very obvious sandwich shop, and he starts walking over there. He's like, "Alright, unless you want to come in with me." He points at like a quite arcane looking tower. He's like, "That's the tower you want to go to. Anything else I can help you with?"
Oh no, thank you. Do you know how to kill vampires?
Stake through the heart, chop the head off, blow them up. Sunlight, they don't like that.
Thank you.
You're very surprised by this person because he has like a very rough demeanor, but he's actually quite nice. So yeah,
Enjoy your sandwich.
Thank you. Enjoy your dragons. And then he looks confused and walks into the sandwich shop.
And Dare just walks away, like shaking his head, like, we don't eat our dragons.
Who does that?
Weird person.
And then he goes in and enjoys a dragon sandwich. Delicious.
Is dead dragon meat, does that work? Bringing into the city?
It has to be blessed first. So the sandwiches are very expensive. But luckily the sandwich shop is right next to the person who does the blessings. So yeah, you walk up to quite an old looking arcane tower. Not a huge tower, but it's still towery.
Is there a door?
There is.
Well, you never know with arcane towers.
It's like, there is, but it's 3 floors up.
Is it?
No. It's like, damn
Okay.
arcane towers.
I knock on the door.
So as you go to knock on the door, you like push your hand forward to knock, and the door opens, and you just sort of like stumble forward. Oh, hello there. I didn't expect anyone today. Apologies. Didn't mean to make a fall. And you see like a small dwarven man with a staff, which looks like it has 2 encircling dragon heads at the top. You also notice an old humanoid man next to him, who seemed to be like leaving at the time.
It's not a problem. Are either of you Aranax?
Aye, that would be me, the small man replies.
I was told I have to ask you if we wanted to enter the city with our dragons.
Oh, what kind of dragons?
All dragons?
No, I mean, what kind of dragons do you want to bring in?
One is my familiar, who is a very small dragon, and I just show him roughly the shape, or I just...
I like the idea of you accidentally summon it, and it looks like this, and then he gets, like, propelled over the wall. Well, he looked like that.
Yeah, so I describe my little dragon and describe the other dragon because he doesn't know dragons.
He's like, oh, yes, a wormling and a pseudo-dragon, that should be fine. Well, we were just finishing up, yeah, if you... What's that? Like, the person whispers in his ear. It's like, oh, well, yes, of course you can come along. It would be remiss of me to not allow you. And you see, like, he looks like quite an old man, but very eccentric, with a big smile on his face. And he's like, well, if you want, we can go straight over now. We just finished up.
That would be lovely.
So
My friends are still waiting outside the gate.
he starts like, he's not the fastest. He's going at like a very very leisurely pace, but so it takes you like twice as long as it took you before. But Smoothie, you can see they're accompanied by a older dwarven man and a older humanoid man.
Smoothie's trying to teach Aurora to wave as he's like friends coming, wave.
Oh, that would be an animal handling.
It's not an animal.
Well, we don't have a dragon handling rule.
It's not good. Do I flash of genius it to make it better?
I feel like that's something you would do.
Yeah, I'm gonna flash of genius it to make it an 11.
Perfect. You just need to get a 10. It sort of like puts its paw up and just moves it side to side towards Day. It doesn't understand.
Wave back.
It doesn't understand what's going on, but it's happy that everyone seems happy. and the old men arrive at the gate. Like, oh, I haven't seen one of these in, I don't even know how long. And you see the dwarven man like analyzing the Moonstone Dragon, and you also notice like the other older man like very analytically looking the dragon over.
Is it weird? Do I not like it? What's going on here?
You tell me.
I don't understand what's going on. Can we get in yet?
Yes, this should be fine. And then he like touches the end of the staff to the head of the dragon and then the pseudo dragon, and then nothing seems to happen. But he's like, "There you go. You should be fine now." At the same time, the dragon sneezes again, and you notice the other older man being like, "Ah, I thought so." He like leans over, takes off like a silvery scarf that he had on, puts it around the dragon's neck, and is like, "That should be better." And you just like, he seems happy with a nice warm scarf.
Okay. Come on, let's go get food. Sweet things.
He like,
does this keep forever, or do we have to come back?
well, it keeps for as long as I would like it to. That voice changed.
Okay.
Basically, as long as you're good, you'll be fine. Only I can retract it.
Oh, as for like, do you know of any like blind people in this city?
Yes, there's probably quite a few.
No, but do you know any that I could go and find and then like take somewhere very visible to people? Any well-known blind people?
Sorry, I don't think I know any.
Like celebrity blind people.
Well, there's blind Jim, there's blind Bob, there's blind Clarence down the street.
It's like, what other old character names can I accidentally use?
They all live in the blind district.
I remember there was an orc called Iolite. He got blinded.
Okay, I will have a look for this person at some point.
I still can't believe that I picked a random name and it was like, wait, so is that his dad? I'm like, wait, what? Oh yeah, that was his name.
Especially because it was a halfling called Tobias, so you're like, what? Why?
It's like such a random name I picked out of nowhere.
So who blinded his dad?
Who brought his dad back and then blinded him? Well, yeah, so the pseudo dragon, just not caring, just flies through the gate fine. You notice the wait, Aurora. Yeah, I need to remember it has a proper name now. You notice Aurora like not they're like antsy of going towards the once invisible wall.
It's fine. You can do it. I believe in you.
It like pokes towards it, and it seems to, it like its hand goes through, and then it's like it keeps going backwards and forwards, and then it starts walking backwards and forwards through the gate, and then it stops inside the gate, caws happily, and then starts trotting away.
Yay! Hug. Okay, let's go get food, and Smoothie's gonna keep an eye out for people who may be healable.
So, you want to give me a blindness check?
Can I go with investigation?
Yeah, that also works.
17.
That's pretty good. You find lots of like people who are injured. You find one person who's like they seem to be wearing an eye patch.
I'm just gonna like test the powers by touching the guy with an eye patch.
He's like giving you like a weird, like, you know, when someone steps out of the darkness, like, and he lifts up the eye patch. And oh Jesus! Oh wait, I can. What did you do?
Oh, the power of the God of Light Aminator has healed you. Please
Oh.
spread the word of your healing.
Well, thanks.
No other payment is ever required of you.
Well, it's very kind of you.
Not from
That
your
is the
worship,
way.
otherwise you die.
You don't know that.
Smoothie doesn't even know that.
Oh, only
Didn't
God
say that we're
knows.
Killing the unbelievers.
So while they're walking, Dara's like, so can you just touch anybody who can't see and then they can see?
I think that's what's happening.
Oh.
It's a really weird power.
Is a bit, but can come in handy, I guess.
Yeah, like it's been pretty useful so far.
Smoothie, a weird thought comes into your head. You're thinking, well, if I can't find someone, I wonder if I poked someone's eye out. That thought just kind of trails off.
Smoothie starts speaking that thought out loud. Like he can't help himself saying out loud. Like, if I can't find someone to heal, could I like hurt someone's eyesight and then heal them and be like, it's all good?
How does Dare respond to that?
I don't think they'd like that, and I'm not sure if that's doesn't your that weird tall glowy person also say that you should follow rules?
Yes, you are correct. Follow the rules. Yes.
Poking people's eyes out sounds a bit not following rules. I don't know what people's rules are, but I think that would be
You're right.
against that.
Hey, the last people who didn't follow the rules got crucified. So, you're walking through the town and you suddenly, like, it's so noticeable that it's not roll for find. You notice the dragon just walking along and then its head perks up and it just starts running full pelt.
Follow it.
Yeah.
You see it run around a corner and then you hear, like, a scream.
Follow it round the corner, ready to apologize.
You turn the corner and you see you can just basically see what was a dragon but now is pie innards. It's just covered in like the inside of pies as it is jumped onto a sweet pie stall.
I am sorry. It's a baby. It doesn't know its own strength yet. I will recompense you for the pies. Apologies. It's very hungry.
I know you've not seen the dragon long, but you've never seen it this happy.
In all the less than half a day we've had
Yes.
this dragon.
He really likes pie.
How much do I owe this person for their stuff?
They're like 10 gold.
I hand over 10 gold without attempting to haggle because the dragon is so happy.
They look shocked that you just agreed and like, oh, okay.
Are you able to deliver pies to? And I give the address of Anthony's house that we're all living in.
Yes, we do deliveries. How many would you like?
1,
All
2,
of them.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You deliver like 24 pies a day?
Are we staying that long?
I mean, for the days that we're staying there,
How are they supposed to know?
I mean, we'll tell them on the last day when we're about to leave. I'm assuming we'll have, like, I'm assuming we'll be here for a couple of days. People have family that they're staying with.
We need enough pies for everyone.
Yeah, and the Aurora here eats like 7.
Yeah. Fair.
And you know, I'm sure that our musician friend will eat a bunch as well.
Sure. How about 10 gold a day?
I can only really spring to 8 gold a day.
Looks at like the ruined cart, but then looks at like the 10 gold you gave, which was way more. Like, yo, all right then. 8 gold.
Okay.
It was
Are
only
you always here on this corner? If we need to.
you're like you're asking this in front of like it's like a shop and they're in front of the shop.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
paid for delivery to the household.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, but if we need to tell them that we're leaving, well, anyway.
But they're like,
Yeah,
yes, this is my store. And it's like Sharon's Bakery.
okay. We'll buy. Can we should grab some other food and then take it back so that we're not coming back home empty-handed.
Do you also do meat pies?
Yes, we have some meat pies.
And you add 6 meat pies to that order.
Per day.
No? I don't know. Yes?
She just looks confused. Like, well, you would have to pay extra. You realize?
I open my bag with gold clinking in it. How much?
It's just so much money in there.
Oh no, this is just my normal money pouch. There's not that much money in there.
It's still probably a lot.
Bag of holding.
I was like, let's see, two gold? 2 gold a day, obviously.
How do we do? Do we always pay you when you come by?
Yes, you would pay on the delivery.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Or you could download the Uber Eats app. So they do ask for the first payment up front as like a...
Okay, give her my 2 gold.
I pay.
Excellent. Because it technically could be like someone trying to trick them so they don't want to like bake extra. Because they do generally bake them fresh before delivery. Do you have any preferences? Any allergies?
No.
I have befriended a chicken recently, so maybe not chicken.
Ah, beef. Would that be good for you?
Oh, no
Is that
sheep either,
cow?
please.
Oh yeah, sheep also no. Yeah.
No, yes. Beef is from the cow. Oh, we have spam. We don't know what that's from, though.
Oh,
We don't have any cow friends, right?
I don't think so. They were always too big to eat when I was little. Yeah, cow is
then.
fine.
Ah, excellent. Do you have any particular flavors of pie you would prefer?
Cow?
No. I mean like the sweet pies.
Apple's my favorite. Asking Aurora, which of them was your favorite?
Ah!
Just point to a tin.
Just like looks and just starts eating another pie that they landed in. They seem to like a various amount.
Yeah, just give us an assortment. It's fine.
Yeah, okay then. That'll be fine. It's just, you just look at Aurora, who's just rolling around in pie crust.
And do you know where we can find stuff to kill vampires?
What?
Do you have any vampire killing pies?
I was already told that you can stake them, you can cut off their head, you can...
No.
and you
My
can
pies come with a
use
different
sunlight.
kind of steak.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Steak also cow? I thought steak was wood.
Well, yes, steak is cow, but steak is also wood. This voice is becoming more male over time.
Those two different words in Draconic? I tried in Draconic.
In Draconic, they're different words.
Yeah, in Draconic they're different words, but she doesn't understand Draconic.
So I then talk to Smoothie like, is that this and this is that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Importantly,
Yeah.
when you speak in Draconic though, the Aurora's ears perk up, because it's the first time anyone spoke Draconic around her.
Yeah. If we notice that, we'll start conversing to her in Draconic.
She
I don't-
seems to understand a little bit better.
I ask again, which is your favorite in Draconic?
It like sort of understands the word favorite and looks at the purpley coloured goo.
Okay. I indicate the purpley coloured one to the shopkeep and ask if we could get slightly more of that one.
Ah, blackcurrant. Excellent choice. Was there anything else then?
Vampire killing?
No, we just make confectionaries.
Do you not have a confectionery that could kill a vampire? Is that what you're telling us?
I
Sunlight
mean,
pie.
you could potentially bake it with holy water, maybe? I don't know if that would work. But it might, if you can then convince them to eat it. Or maybe a
But they only ate blood.
cream pie with holy water, throw it at them. I'm not really, it's not really my area of expertise.
Do you know who knows?
Probably a holy man.
Do you know any blind people?
Yes, my husband is blind.
Oh, I can fix that for him.
Fix it?
Yeah. Where's your husband?
By fix it, you don't mean kill him. I've heard that trick before.
No, I will restore his sight.
She seems like hesitant, but also like looking at the like scene in front of her, and you have paid her quite generously. She like hesitantly goes in and brings out like a somewhat doddering old man. Like she is like older as well.
I will ask Dare if he can drum up a crowd here a second.
It's like wait, before I do anything, I need my friend to get a crowd.
Sure. I run around and tell people that some fancy healing will happen.
Most people ignore you, but a bunch of people do, like, who were walking by, stop to just, like, see.
When there's anybody watching, Smoothie's gonna do his full, this man has been struck blind, and now with Aminator's light he shall be healed, and do the healing thing.
And now you notice you can only do it once per day.
I've done it at least 4 times a day previously.
You've done it a lot of times. Yeah, you place your hand on his, like, face, and there's a slight, like, a light comes from his eyes, and then you can see the light of, like, his eyes again from being the way they were before was like a clouded over whitey sort of colour. You slowly see the normal colour come back to his eyes. And again, because it's quite bright out, he like recoils at first. And then he starts crying, he starts hugging Smoothie.
Do not thank me, sir. Thank Aminator, the true Lord of Light, the one true God of the Sun.
The wife looked shocked that you actually did something. She expected, like, because it's not uncommon for people in Waterdeep to try and, like, be con artists and things. She was expecting you to try something like that and then ask for money, not cure her husband's blindness.
Smoothie will turn to everyone and be like, spread the word of the one true Lord of Light.
She runs into the house and then comes back a moment later with like a bundled up box and hands it to Smoothie.
Oh, thank you very much. There was no need for this.
These are some of the more special pies we make. They're generally a lot more expensive. This is the least I can do for you.
No payment was required, ma'am.
You're gonna immediately see like sniffing at the box.
I say in Draconic, leave it, you'll get some later. You've already had 17 pies.
Just continues eating the pies on the bench.
And once that happens, Smoothie's gonna, like, now that we've got food, is gonna try and gather Aurora and head back toward the entrance.
So you manage to persuade Aurora to stop rolling in the pies. You have a jam-covered dragon now following you.
And hope that we can see what everyone else has been up to. And hopefully that we've set in motion some people talking about how great this other light god is, and we'll see what comes of that.
Well, you think that of the people who saw, a lot of people seemed shocked and interested, but you think, based on, like, her business seemed quite fancy, she might have, like, high clientele. That might help you out.
Got it.
But yeah, you can head back. Everything would be perfectly fine. As you're walking along, it just happens to catch your eye on the way past. You notice a sad man sitting in the bar by himself. No one paying attention to him because it's so raucous in there.
Hello?
It's Liebrecht.
Liebrecht?
Lawrence.
Get attention.
Lawrence! Are you still with us?
Doesn't seem like it.
I can hear him.
He's fallen asleep.
I can go poke him, I guess.
Thanks.
I thought it would be nice to, you know,
1 second.
yeah, let you bump into him before you leave. Can you imagine everyone decides to leave and then you're like, sure, we're forgetting something. Ooh, I hear snuffles.
Hello.
Hello, Lawrence. Are you awake?
Something like that, yeah. Eventually.
Smoothie's calling out to Liebrecht, who is sitting in the bar.
Yeah, I'll
We have
walk
pie.
over. Oh, thank you. You noticed he was sort of halfway drinking a pint and had sort of rested his head against the bar. And when you called over, he sort of like woke up.
Do you want to come back to the ship? We have pies, and you can play music, and we'll all be entertained. It'll be great.
Is there anything else we need to do in the city?
Eventually we need to figure out how to kill a vampire, but looks at Dare. Is there anything else we need to do before we leave?
I don't think so. Oh, we also, I mean, I think yours is gone, but he points at his, like, a snowflake tattoo. Is like, and we also need to figure out how to get rid of these.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's Smoothie. You look and you're like, oh, I don't have one. Oh well.
Do I have one?
You were there during the kill of Oral, correct? This character, I mean.
No.
No,
No.
the other one.
Then
So this
then no,
character
you
doesn't have
wouldn't
one.
have one. This is what Christian. This is why I need a note on everyone's sheet who does and doesn't have one.
I'll
I don't-
say,
Snowflake. Mine
Yeah.
disappeared though.
Yeah, you had one.
I'll say, you guys go to the back to the ship, and I'll be back shortly. I've got. I'll continue to do a bit of scouting, and information gathering.
Is that what
Um,
you call setting drinking?
No, I was preparing myself.
Okay. Smoothie gives Liebrecht a hug and then turns around to go towards the gate because he's been told to leave.
I'll pat Smoothie on the head before he goes. Wait.
Yay, friends are the best.
I'll then head out of the city and no, not out of the city, out of the bar.
I'm gonna
And,
stay here and find out more information. Immediately leaves the city. That would have been funny.
And looks around for any sort of official-looking buildings.
You'd have to be more specific because there's actually quite a few buildings that look quite official.
Something like
As you're wandering, you see something that looks like an arcane tower.
I'll head towards the arcane tower.
You see an older dwarf and an older man, like chatting at the doorway of the arcane tower.
I'll approach them and I'll say, whilst deeply bowing, and I'll say, "Greetings, good sirs. I come
greetings.
I come seeking information about the hunting and destruction of vampires. Can you assist me in this endeavor?"
The two of them give you a very strange look. The other older man, like, oh, what vampires do you mean? Ah, sorry, I should introduce myself. Fizban.
Hold out my hand to shake the hand, and I'll say, "Liebrecht
Ah, a pleasure to
Liebrecht
meet you.
von Blucher."
That's a very, very hard to remember name.
Just call me Liebrecht.
I like how you had to think for a second. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. So, what is this menace that you speak of?
He's a powerful vampire that is very good at punching things. I'm looking for more information other than just stakes and what was the other thing he said? Was it holy water?
Yes, I've heard holy water's quite good. Light
there any
light
other-
as well.
Light. Interesting. Do you have any other information, or have any contacts that may know more about this specific?
Well,
Form of belief?
explain some more of this situation that you find yourself in.
I have a friend who is good at punching things, who is trying to kill his other enemy friend person who is also good at punching things, but is better at punching things, who happens to be a vampire and also incredibly evil.
He's like
what-
he looks very confused, but he's slowly nodding as you speak.
Who wants to take over the world, I think.
That's the first I'm hearing of this. But that's what Liebrich thinks.
I believe he knocked me out once, or one of his minions did. Things are kind of a bit fuzzy around that sort of area.
Oh, I know something that works quite well against vampires. Radiant damage normally hurts them quite badly. Do you have any radiant weapons or anything?
Looks at very non-magical weapons that I have. No. Do you know anybody that might sell weapons of that nature? Or maybe have things that punchy people could potentially use that does that kind of damage?
You would remember that Punchy Man does do radiant damage already.
Oh, yes. Do you... do you...
How about this? Here's a thought. Are there many of you, your companions? Are they nearby? In town?
I believe we're staying just outside of town in the massive airship you may have seen arriving nearby.
Ooh, no, I would be very interested to see that, though. I have not seen an airship in quite some time.
Please come with me.
Sure, why not? I see. Our business is done for the day, or next? Yes. Pleasure having you visit, sir. It is no bother. No. I don't leave. I can't remember the voice I gave him. But it's this one now. I don't leave the city. I must stay and protect the Dragon Ward.
Oh, okay. I don't suppose you know anybody else here who helps run the city, I suppose.
They like exchange a look. And like, well, we may know a person or two. It depends on what you wanted.
Further information.
Well, how about this? You leave a note for my friend here, and he will investigate any information you would like to look into.
I'd prefer to speak to those people in person, if at all possible.
The Lords of Waterdeep are not one to have personalized meetings with people they do not know. You must understand.
What do you mean?
They are...
Not know. Everybody knows me.
Well, I must apologize. I do not know you. Well, I suppose
But
I know you
can-
now.
Well, there you go. You do know me.
There's just like a silence of everyone just like looking back and forth. So, your friends?
Yes, I'll take you to see my friends. I'll lead them outside the city to the airship.
I also just realised I've been calling the dwarven guy the wrong name. I've been calling him his real name.
And that's the
Oops.
wrong name.
Yeah, he does not tell people his dragon name.
Oh,
What was the name that he gave?
The name he gave is Barrock. That is the name he gave. The other person that is coming with you is called Fizban. Nice old man. Doesn't have a scarf anymore.
Okay.
Not that you'd know that.
Yeah.
Like, you look like you need a scarf to finish that outfit.
So roughly how long does it take us to get back to the ship?
Like 10-15 minutes or so.
Looking about the city on our way out of the city, do I see anything of note? Any
Yeah, note in what sense?
any famous landmarks, any important looking buildings, things of that nature?
Nothing that like stands out specially. There's like a bunch of official looking buildings, but nothing that screams, "This is where the most important person in the city lives." You walk past a giant statue.
I will ask about the statue, and I'll ask about some of the official looking buildings as we pass.
You pretty much get... Well, you get told that the statue is one of the city's gods. And that pretty much each time you ask about a building, it's like, yeah, this is the X. So, like, the people who run a lot of the city's accounting, or one of them you go past is, like, one of the major banking buildings. Or, like, money exchanges.
Okay. Interesting.
None of them are, this is the Masked Lord's house.
Yeah. So when we get back to the ship, I will would I be within 120 feet of someone on the ship?
When you get back to the ship?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'll cast message to someone on the ship.
you need to know where they are on the ship.
Damn it, I suppose so.
Instead, you can shout up.
I'll shout up and say, "Hey, I'm back and I brought friends. Sorry, a friend."
You see when you look back at him when you see a friend, he's like walking around the ship. Because he seems fascinated.
I'll call over to him and I'll say, just as a warning, don't touch anything on the ship. The owner is very particular about people touching things on his ship. He may try and kill you if you do that.
He like looks up for a second and just like smirks and then continues like analysing the ship.
I'm just telling you what he might do. It's whether he will actually do anything or not is not up to me.
And he like walks back over. Sorry, I've just never seen an Autoloid ship up close.
Yes, it's interesting. I'd like to detect thoughts.
Okay.
Did we hear him?
Yeah, you would have like heard the voice of a companion yelling up. You wouldn't have really heard clearly, but you would have heard him yelling up that someone's here.
Yeah, when we got back, I would have assumed we would have gone and tried to gather Anthony and
Sure. In the time that
everybody
yeah,
to have fancy pies.
in the time that's passed, you would have like went and told them, and you know what? I actually like the idea of he's yelling at the ship. In the distance, you guys see Liebrecht yelling at the ship with an older man standing next to him.
Oh yeah,
We're
we're in the
having a
house.
picnic.
What are all the surface level thoughts of the man standing next to me?
Surface level thoughts. He finds the ship interesting.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, excellent. Give me a second.
Always a good idea to try to force yourself into the mind of somebody old and coming out of a wizard's tower.
Let's just...
The DC is 16.
Okay, he 100% passes that.
Yeah. I'll try and act as if nothing happened.
He just... He gives you a sly look. And is like...
Also, detect thoughts is not... Is it? Yeah, it's verbal, somatic, and material, so it's not very hard to notice that you actually cast a spell on him.
Oh yeah, he
Or on
knows.
yourself.
He's
Yeah.
like looking back at you and like is like, you're going to have to try a little harder than that.
Yeah.
Everyone inside the house, you're looking out the window, seeing like Liebrecht with his fingers on his temples, and just the old man just shaking his head.
Go to the window and wave down and go like, "Oh, hello, old man. Do you want a pie?"
Oh, that would be lovely. And he just ignores Liebrecht and walks over.
When the others get within 30 feet of me, specifically those that are getting back to the ship, what are their surface level thoughts as long as they get back to me within, I think it's a minute?
They're all currently thinking about pie. Ooh, did Smoothie give anyone the special pies? Or
I'm sharing out the special pies that we brought back are the things that I'm...
Excellent.
Because I don't think we brought back any other pies.
Yeah, no, we're getting the other pies delivered tomorrow.
Yeah. So, can each person in the house roll me a D8? So that would be Anthony, Melissa, Smoothie, one...
Oh, Melissa's still in the...
No,
We were saying we gathered everyone to have pie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay, pie time. 4.
A D8, sorry.
You don't have a pie yet. There is one for
Wait.
you if he offers you one. And coincidentally, there's a spare one that can be given to the old man if you want.
Can the dragon make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
What dragon?
The
baby moonstone
the one-
dragon.
yeah, that one.
Wait,
Wisdom saving throw.
you're trying to look into the mind of the baby dragon.
Yeah.
It doesn't remember like 50 minutes ago.
That is the baby moonstone dragon's wisdom save.
The thought
That's a fail.
the thought from 50 minutes ago is the same thought as right now. Oh my god, I love this pie. Can you also roll me a D8 for El Dragon, please?
Yeah, sorry. Dragon's D8 is a 5.
Okay, so let's go down. So 6. Okay.
I'll say to Smoothie, the dragon loves the pie.
As he's again got his fingers on his temples staring at the dragon. So there you can feel you can hear like a light humming noise. You're not really sure what it means. Although I don't feel like this is going to come up unless he tries to read your thoughts. Outside of character, you have advantage for the next hour on saving throws against spells.
Ooh.
7 for... I like how it's
Smoothie.
smoothie/chicken still.
Oh, I forgot to take the chicken off.
Okay. You... What? Like, as you're finishing eating, you actually feel, like, really satisfied? Like, you were a bit hungry before, but you don't feel hungry at all anymore. Roll me a d4. Okay, that works. But out of character for the rest of the day. You also feel, like, wide awake.
Okay.
You also have disadvantage on wisdom perception. But you just feel like, nah, don't feel like going to sleep at all. Wide awake.
Party.
Anthony.
Yes.
Ooh. Pick a damage type.
How about fire?
Cool. So the hair on your skin like stands on end and seems to shift to like a reddy color, which is a bit weird.
It is a bit weird.
Doesn't seem to have done anything to you. It's just your hair has turned a bit red. Mechanically,
Oh my God, it's ginger.
mechanically you've turned ginger. But for the next hour, you've got resistance to fire damage.
Nice.
Who was next? Drat! Oh wait, yeah. Give me another roll for Drat. He got 5 too. Why not?
What? That is the roll for Drat.
Wait, so you gave him your pie?
No, I had a pie, which was the 6 at the beginning.
Oh, did I
he
miss
had-
that?
Yeah, you did. Well, no, you didn't. You did the thing, and then you've forgotten about it.
Okay, well, fair enough. Excellent. He got a pie. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. While eating, you suddenly everyone just hears the pseudo dragon's thoughts, and it's almost like he can talk into anyone's mind he can see.
Which he can anyway, but
Oh yeah, they're telepathic, aren't they?
yeah.
Oh well, that's a great one for him to get. Oh, sadly, Melissa only gets half of this one. You feel very invigorated, which doesn't really mechanically do anything to you because you're on full health. But you also start shedding light in a 5-foot radius.
Oh,
You just, wow, Melissa, you're really glowing today.
yeah, I visibly inspect like the scales on the back of my hand,
Oh, they're very shiny.
like visibly in front of everyone.
Yeah. So everyone else would have noticed them. Also, FYI, since Aurora got a 1, they also start glowing. Oh wait, no, that was the D4. That was the thing. So Aurora got a 5. Oh, okay. You have no idea what happened to them, but they got a very powerful 1. Nice, good job, Aurora. Basically, Aurora just got death ward for the next 8 hours.
So,
Also, give me a con save from Aurora.
Well, she can't die from overeating now.
No. Aurora does seem to feel a bit sick, though.
Smoothie will rush to try and help Aurora, and who's feeling sick, and then like heal and all that sort of stuff. See if we can get.
Mechanically, she is poisoned.
I don't think I can currently help with poison.
You just, like, lie her down and let her be comfortable.
Yeah, like cold compress, plenty of water.
So, upside, death ward. Downside, poisoned.
Okay.
Okay, that is everyone's pies, unless later you offer one to Lawrence.
Well, I mean, as soon as they come over, Smoothie will like put the basket with the pie out for Lawrence and his companion.
Oh, lovely. A primal pie.
And then once he's taken one, he'll leave Rex, like, pie.
I'll say, "Oh, why? Thank you," and I'll take one and I'll try it and I'll say thank you again.
When you try it, roll the d8.
2.
2. Oh. You feel very strong. For the next hour, you have advantage on attack rolls using strength checks, strength saves. But when it ends, you gain a level of exhaustion. So for the next hour, you feel very strong.
Nice.
Then you can be very tired. And the older man seems to enjoy his pie. Thank you very much, my young man. You see him look over at the dragon, like place his hand on the dragon's head, like to stroke it, and it seems to feel better. Like you notice that he doesn't seem to look like he feels as sick anymore.
We'll thank the person for whatever they've done.
Oh, I've not done anything. It was all the little one. So, I've been told you have a problem of sorts.
Oh, Anthony, someone's asking about your problem.
Oh, the brothers are both mute.
Oh, they've died. The pie has killed them. That exhaustion set in very early.
No, it's the gingerness that killed him.
It happens. So they've went into a food coma. So
Sorry, what's happening?
Someone's asking about your problem.
Oh, have to kill a vampire is like several times more powerful than me and has all my abilities. And he has a bunch of vampires with him.
They weren't that difficult. They were nice to me.
Yeah, the main one was like really nice to me. Like we were gonna hang out in a blood bar for a while.
Punched a hole in my chest.
I hate him. He almost killed me.
It was the worst.
some people
I
had a
don't think I
much
met
nicer
that guy.
time.
Also, like they keep charming, like our entire, like group.
Wait, is that what happened?
Yes.
I just thought we'd become friends like naturally over time.
Nah, they magically charmed you into thinking that you were their friend, but really they were your enemy, using the most deadly weapon of all, friendship.
Friendship.
Terrifying stuff.
So do any of you have weapons? What weapons are you using?
I'm using magic sunlight punches.
You should be fine then.
Smoothie holds up his stick.
He like looks. So describe the stick quotation mark stick to me again.
It's a long cylindrical tube with arcane markings all around the outside, made out of like a tough wood.
May I?
Mhm.
So he like takes it. He looks like down the barrel of it. You see it. It seems to glow for a moment, and then he hands it back to you.
And then I hold up my laser rifle and I'm like, oh, so this.
He looks at that, and is like, I don't think I can do much with that because that already does radiant.
Okay.
Oh, could I speak up? To the
Yes.
guy. Oh, how much do you know about magic and stuff?
I dabble.
Oh,
He did.
could you?
He did just literally pick up a stick and enchant it.
I am. Melissa is
Yeah.
well aware of this, but she is still asking. Oh, well, could you take a look at this and I just show him my palm? Oh yeah, I have scales now, guys. I forgot to mention.
Wait, what part are you showing? Because you have the tattoo and you have the scales now.
The scales.
It's like he's like he turns your hand over and he's looking at them. He's like gets close, and he like his eyes narrow and his face like gets real close to you. You didn't kill a dragon recently, did you?
I look to the others. Was that what it was? Like
No,
it
it was a
looked
dream.
weird.
Oh, you said we dreamed.
We all dreamt the same. Why? What did you dream?
Well, yeah, well that. But I thought that was not real.
But we all had the same dream though.
Can you describe the creature to me?
Long, green,
Long.
big round eyes, buck teeth.
I minor
Medieval
illusioned
paper.
an image of it.
Ah,
I couldn't say exactly what the creature was called.
yeah, yes, a bandersnatch. Oh, I haven't seen one of them in many years. This could be. How did it die? You explain how it just like exploded, and like so you were covered in its blood. Yes, this can happen. It should be fine.
Should be.
It's usually fine.
What happens when it isn't usually fine?
Well, when it's not usually fine, you're normally dead. And
Oh,
you don't
well-
seem to be dead.
Well-
I think.
Well, what am I supposed? I check my heartbeat a moment, and then confirm that I'm not dead. But okay, but what if? Do I get? Do I pull them off, or
I mean, it might hurt.
do I get? How much are they worth?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Oh, okay. You know, if we wanted to look really tough, we could pull the scales off and be like, hey, look, we defeated a dragon. Here's the evidence. Here's some of its scales.
Like holding up a dragon scale while the hand is pouring with blood.
Yeah.
Wow, and you're still bleeding.
Yes.
Incredible.
So is there anything else I can help with?
Well, we also got marked by some ice goddess.
Yeah, like a like a lesser goddess, you know. You know how it be.
Ice goddess? Do you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
the name?
Frost Maiden.
Ah,
Oral.
Auril, yes. She was causing a bit of trouble up north, wasn't she?
Not anymore.
Well, that's good.
She's dead.
So what is the problem?
I show her my tattoo.
Oh. Ah, yes. I've seen these before. Although normally, they only seem normally are. And then he looks over at Smoothie. Yes, a bit like your friend here. They're marks from the god themselves. Although
Yeah.
I'm imagining, given the tone of your voice, that you're not positively aligned with her.
Well, she didn't ask if she could mark me, so, and she was a bit, yeah.
I mean, we also killed her, so I doubt many people would be happy after they were killed by people. So.
I was about to ask, what was the last thing you did before you got the mark? But I suppose I have my answer now. Well, sadly, I don't think there's anything I can currently do about this. You would need, well, something of equivalent power to try and remove it for you.
Are you able to detect the power level of this spell? Or curse, or...
Well, it's not exactly that. Its power level, as you say, would be divine.
Yes, but surely there's visuals of divine magic, if you want to call it that.
Well, yes, I
Or
suppose
divine
she
power.
she is a somewhat lower tier god. So if you
I look
could,
at
So
I
now-
look at Smoothie. Smoothie, you can heal other people. Can you make this go away as well?
I touch you and I try and hope that something will happen.
nothing seems to happen. How are you associated with the one that gave you your mark? As he speaks to Smoothie.
Oh, the true god of the sun, Amunator. I am his herald, who in
We
his
found him
recovery
having a
from
nap.
death. We found him traveling through the plains on the ship, and he asked us to help bring him back to prominence because he's not dead, just kind of quiet.
Really?
He's also the best. He gave me magic sunlight punches.
He gave me the ability to heal blindness in people so that they may see the glory.
You say he's not actually dead.
No, he's sitting there wondering why people have stopped worshipping him.
He's just very sleepy.
Why don't you start worshipping him?
He
does,
truly is the best.
he doesn't seem to respond to the why don't you worship him, but he does seem to be very deep in thought. You said that you went to him?
Yeah.
Are
Yes.
you
Wait,
able
we-
to return?
I believe so.
Would you mind taking me along with you?
Would you be harboring any negative thoughts of things to do that would not be pleasurable to him?
Oh no! He is an old friend. I like many others thought
yeah.
that he was dead.
Let's go on a road trip.
Insight.
Go ahead, insight.
He's done it.
17.
17.
He seems to be telling the truth. He seems sincere.
Smoothie's gonna be like, hey, is there any way you could find me a prominent enough blind person and a place where I can demonstrate the power of Amunator in the city, that it's very obvious and lots of people will see. And if you can do that for me, I'll take you to see him.
Well, I'm not really acquainted with the city, but I may be able to pull a few strings. I do know some people. We should be able to get something. He truly has returned, you say?
Yes, I will demonstrate the abilities, and I will show everyone, and we will try and get people to convert from those other less cool gods.
Yeah, he reaches his hand out. He's like, may I? And putting his hand towards the tattoo on your forehead.
Sure. Smoothie's very trusting.
He so in the moment that he touches the tattoo, between the two of you, there is like an internal flash where he feels the essence of Aminator, and you feel something that you don't understand what you felt, but it felt draconic and intensely powerful. And he's like, that is his power, and it does feel fresh. Yes, I believe you. Why don't we return? Or I can return to town, and we'll set something up for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone else? Do anyone else use weapons or need help with this vampire problem thing?
I have a long sword.
Do you know anything about time?
Yes?
Do you know how to, like, I don't know, cancel time powers or make them stronger or what?
That's quite the big question. Well, it would depend on the source of the magics.
Vampire with a super powerful, like, soul?
I suppose you could try to have something that would cancel out the magic.
Mm-hmm.
Though it may interfere with your own abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okie dokie.
I recall there are some flowers that generally are found in the Underdark that have an anti-magic field effect with them. Maybe that would help?
I've got a dagger I'm good with.
He lets you offer one of your weapons.
I'll hand over the dagger.
Cool. So, anyone else? Anything else?
You can't irradiate my magic, can you?
That's a much harder thing to do, sadly. I do like the sound of radiating the magic, though.
Hello?
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 Hello. Sorry, I lost
Yeah.
everyone for a minute there.
Ah,
Yeah.
I go to Melissa, like, Melissa, what about your spear? Can't you make your spear glow?
not untrue.
Actually, can I make it like glow or whatever? Like,
I mean, it glows with magic.
I can make your sword glow, your thing glow.
That sounds untoward.
I cast light on it.
So... Is that everything, then?
Do you have something that can stop us getting charmed by vampires?
Yep.
I have something that can stop us getting charmed.
Ah,
Why didn't you use it before then?
To be honest, it's pretty useless. He probably has something better.
he's like looking at you. It's like, well, what do you have?
I can use words to help counter charms. It takes a while.
What if you're charmed?
Then it's totally useless.
Fair enough. He looks over at like the little dragon and is like, I don't believe you'll have any issues with charms and such. Well, you hopefully shouldn't. I think you have everything you need.
We shouldn't have issues with charms. Why are you so confident about that?
It's just a feeling I have.
I mean,
We've all been charmed before. Well,
yeah.
some of us.
In the
God,
future, I
You
mean.
make friends really quickly.
Yeah, but like, why though?
You can take me for my presumption or not. That is all.
Okay.
Insight
Okay.
Did you do anything?
12.
No, he didn't seem to do anything. He just like before he said it, he looked over at the little baby dragon and smiled.
Okay.
Yeah, I presume he seems to be telling the truth.
Again, yeah, seems to be telling the truth. Another long pause.
Smoothie's just on the. I look forward to you helping me spread the word
Yep.
so we can get more light powers to our monk here.
Yes, I have one question
Go ahead.
about this place.
Which place?
The city.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know any good bars?
Well, Waterdeep is known for it having quite the few bars. Take your pick. There's no real bad ones.
What's the best one in the city,
Hmm.
in your opinion?
He's like, he actually seems to think for a while, because it's like that. And he seems to like just be lost in thought. What's everyone else doing while he's like sitting there thinking?
Taking care of a baby dragon.
As is tradition.
Finishing off my pie.
Seems good, yeah.
I think I can do something to make your performance of healing somebody more flashy.
And I just out of nowhere. Oh yes, you know where's really fun? You want to go to the Yawning Portal. Tell some great
Ooh.
stories there.
I'll have to go sometime.
Just
Sure,
like
we can-
while
we can
people
go
are
to the Yawning
talking,
Portal.
he just bursts out of sudden thought.
I mean, I think we're a little while off fighting that vampire again.
Let's go to the Yawning Portal.
Sure, seems reasonable.
I'll leave the ship.
Oh my god, I hope that this thing that I found is real. Because I just found a list of all of the taverns and things in Waterdeep. And if this is real, there's so many!
Yep.
There's like
There are
30!
I will go to the nearest tree and cast Tree Stride again to get to the door straight away.
Okay, so, alright, excellent. And then he starts leaving to go back to talk to his friend. And then everyone just sees Liebrecht walk outside and walk into a tree.
Seems reasonable. Yep. Liebrecht has just gone into a tree, as Liebrecht do.
What about everyone else?
Smoothie believes that you all have weird powers that he could never explain, and that he trusts you all to use them correctly.
So what is everyone else gonna do? It's like
That's a good point. We should probably explain to each other all of our weird powers, so
So-
people know what's going on.
so it's like getting into like late afternoon now, just to let you know.
Yeah, let's have a story circle where everyone can talk about where their powers come from, who they are, because we've really not done that.
Yeah, that seems like a great idea
Yeah.
for the last 15 minutes. Everyone can do that, then we can pick up tomorrow with Aminat
Going
or
to
story.
Yawning Portal training.
Yeah.
If you want, Smoothie can start.
Yeah, sure.
Smoothie was born in a very dark cave with a lot of other people. Smoothie found some machines that had been discarded and learned how to build things on them, and then left to go find other machines, and has this like desire to figure out the most complicated things he ever sees at all times.
This is basic. Sorry. I'll go on.
Was part of a crew that put together a spaceship back on that place we were like yesterday/today. And met you all after he traveled like to another job and gotten lost and was saved by a bird person, and then you all became friends. That is all of Smoothie's story. His powers come from being an inventor. His new things that he's able to do come from Aminator that we all met. He is confused about these powers, but is the kind of person who when they're confused about something, kind of just puts that aside and just goes for it.
Have you tried sunbathing to gain more power?
No, but it's worth a try.
Basically, you just told the story, and this is the summary you're giving us, basically.
Yeah, I'm giving the story
Okay,
as Smoothie tells you a story of his life, but those are the salient points that you would actually care about. Smoothie goes into way too much detail of what the machines look like and how they work.
Okay. Oh, so who's next then? I guess.
Stares at Melissa.
Anyone else?
Stares at Melissa.
So you were a sheep.
You were a
yeah.
sheep. What?
Yeah.
What happened? How
Oh.
did you go from being a sheep to being not a sheep?
Oh, well, it was a really strange day, you see. I was just in the field with my family. I remember I got up, I drank some water, and I was just eating, and I just went onto the field. It was a really nice day. It was really sunny and everything. The guy who takes care of us, the farmer, he sheared us the other day, so it wasn't too hot. It was really nice, and then at the time I didn't fully understand what was going on, because my brain didn't work as good as it does now, but now I can remember what happened. It's clearer. It was like these three people were walking by and they were talking about magic. And one of them, I think he was a wizard, he said to his two friends, "Hey guys, check out this cool spell I've been working on." And he pointed at me and I turned into a human. And the others thought it was really cool, and then they just walked off. And then the farmer chased me off his land because I thought I was a crazy person.
I'm just gonna quickly, just so you notice, Owen, I'm gonna send you something. You don't have to mention it to other people. I just want to remind you.
Okay. But how did you become like a wolf person though?
Yeah, that. Well, you already know that. Remember, the wolf attacked my family, and so I went to get revenge. And then there was this guy who he said something about giving me the power to help save my family. He told me I had to sign something.
Did you make like a deal with the devil?
You know, in hindsight, yes.
It happens a lot with this group.
I probably did. 'But, like, I probably did. But, like, 'But, 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 I was a sheep.
Fair enough.
Like a literal sheep, not 2 weeks before that happened.
Hey, we all knew a chicken that made a deal with the devil.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
And then was that one
And
other
a
guy.
dwarf that made a deal with the devil.
That's true. Then there was the other guy who I think just got like taken away by the devil.
I wonder what happened to that wizard.
We have a way too high a percentage of people that like making deals with the devil for it to be a coincidence.
That's
I wonder-
true.
I wonder how
Way
many other
safer to make
animals.
deals with dragons.
I wonder how many other animals he turned into humans or other races.
Also, like, there's been a lot of gods around us. Because there was those two. There was that evil dragon devil god thing. And there was that other god. And then there was Oral. We've met like 3 gods.
You've met 4.
4.
True, 4 gods, because we've also met Aminator. Oh yeah, and that terrifying squid thing.
Not technically a
What
god,
about
but
the-
close.
What about the one that chased the vampire? That was my previous character.
I already mentioned them.
Oh, right, I wasn't particularly listening, to be honest.
Met a lot
Okay.
of gods, and had a lot of people sign deals with the devil.
Who is our next explainer?
I'll go. May as well. Basically, having a grand old time chilling with my family. We adopted a new person. It was all nice. They were kind of a bit mean, but that was generally fine. You know how it goes. Dad owed like some guy a favor, and after he died, he was like on his deathbed. Please take in my son, take care of him, raise it, blah blah blah. Basically, turned out he was an absolute dick. Became a vampire, burnt my house down, killed my family, and then went north. I spent a long time tracking him down, but I lost him around Brinchanda, so I just stayed there for a while. And then you guys met me. Well,
Oh.
some of you met me.
Oh.
But now my family are alive again.
Yeah, mine too.
Very different circumstances, but quite similar stories.
Yes.
You have dead but no longer dead families to bond over.
Yes.
I guess that just leaves Day then.
Well, before I was smart, I lived in and around Brinchender and have had a little burrow underneath the place where all the people go to drink weird smelling drinks, and collected all the shinies. And one of the days when I don't know, there was a lot of noise going on upstairs, so I stayed in my burrow, and weird things happened, and then I could do weird things. But I also heard voices in my head, so I asked the dragon to take that away and give me other weird things. Now I can do other weird things.
Nice.
Should we all go to therapy?
I love how short Days is, but we'd be here for another hour if Nuru was still here. Alright, Nuru, what's your backstory? Well, buckle in.
Fair enough.
Whereas Days, I'm a happy little fox.
I wonder what the stories of all of those other people who were in our group are.
Well, one was a Jedi. He set himself on fire.
The
What-
There was
vampire.
There was the
There was
wild mage who blew himself up.
Yeah.
Lawrence, what is actually your backstory?
Yeah, the problem is he immediately fucked off to go to the tavern.
Oh yeah, right.
You're welcome to explain your backstory to the players, but the characters do not get to know.
He really wanted a drink. The end.
He's
I
a
was
former.
I thought I'd start saying yes more, and then
He's
He's
a former soldier. Hence the vaguely military get-up he seems to be wearing. And also, he's sort of looking for, I don't know, is it like sort of looking to get back to how things used to be when he was younger. By using his wordage rather than violence like he used to.
question: what? How did things used to be when you were younger?
Fantastic.
And yeah, but like how though? Like, did you have a house, or are you after like lots of money? What's up?
He used to have a house and in a place called far off place called Dorset.
I've been
he also
there. It's lovely this time of year.
he also used to have lots of money, but somebody stole it off him.
Who
And
stole the money off you? Or do you not know?
a former relation.
You know what?
To,
Just for fun canon, I imagine this conversation is happening much, much later at night after he's stumbled back drunk.
Who?
Yeah, probably.
We need to hunt this person down and arrest them and make them give you your money back.
I must kill the person that they ran away with. And then shame the person that actually ran away from me.
I thought
So
you
you-
wanted to didn't want to resort to violent measures anymore.
I want to try not to.
But if I can cave their head in, that would be cool.
Unviolently?
Oh, this is very confusing. You want to non-violently splatter someone's brains out.
I want to try and get revenge using my words, not necessarily battering their heads in.
So you want to be a wizard?
Is your name Harry?
I can harm people with words. Boy.
You want to hurt someone's feelings so bad that they drop dead.
Yeah.
Nura was good at that.
Did you just call me boy?
Boy!
Are you going to stand for
Well.
that, Anthony?
I mean, it does sound like the words of someone who wants to get punched.
He is quite drunk.
Do you want to get punched?
No.
What a polite question.
Gonna retract your previous statement?
Are you willing to admit that you're not a boy?
There's a 15 hit.
What the fuck was that fucking statement?
Smoothie
Yeah.
turns confused to not Smoothie. Derek turns confused to Smoothie and goes like, "I thought he was a boy. Is he a girl? How do humans work?"
Smoothie's like, I don't really understand humans. I just live near them. I'm sorry.
I mean, I thought boys had beards and he doesn't have a beard, so I'm not sure.
I think it's the
Yes,
way
I
he
think
said
you
it,
have.
not what he said.
Oh, okay.
So I presume it takes 7 damage.
You do take 7 damage as I deck you in the face.
Surprised you didn't try stunning him.
1 second.
It always devolves into this.
Most of all.
One way or another.
I'll cast Polymorph
On.
Anthony.
Counterspell.
Dare's like, now, there's no need to start magic. After he was glowing punched.
Can we not all be nice to each other?
We can all be nice to each other.
Smoothie's gone to sleep in the corner.
Can both Anthony and Liebrecht give me a con save?
Nope.
Excellent. Excellent. Both of you fall asleep.
Nice.
And then the dragon curls up in a ball next to Smoothie.
Smoothie unconsciously just like hogs the dragon.
These are so... I'm so happy with how these saves are turning out. There you go. The fight has been resolved. They have fallen asleep on the floor.
Yeah.
And then the pseudo dragon and Dare in his fox form curl up next to the dragon as well.
It's gonna be great in the morning.
So what happens is you did actually have rooms, but there was like this really nice soft like throw carpet rug sort of thing that was like right next to the fire. So it was like really nice and warm. And that's where Smoothie and the dragon just curled up. And I imagine Dare was also like, yeah, this is quite nice.
And then we're also just passed out on it.
No, you two are passed out on the wooden floor.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Dare is definitely like strength in numbers. Let's have a sleep pile.
Yay, sleep pile.
Ew, wow.
How could you have a
Reminds
sleep pile?
Smoothie of back home with his family.
This sleep
Exactly.
pile has 2 dragons. The power of dragons. Yeah, so since I almost forgot, what does Melissa do? So you've now seen 2 people fall asleep from sleepy gas, and the other 4 curl up in a ball. So you're just like standing there and everyone's went to sleep.
I attempt to wake up the nearest person, I guess.
I mean, they've went to sleep as in it is night time. They've gone to sleep.
Oh, but you just said sleeping gas.
Yeah, that was, the dragon put them to sleep because they were fighting.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. I guess I go outside to the field and sleep with the sheep.
Excellent. I love that no one used the bed in the mansion.
Ooh, that's actually... Can the bed fit through the door?
No.
Oh, damn it. Okay, never
It
mind.
definitely can't because these were massive beds.
Just like Melissa sleeping in a bed on a field and just the family are jumping over and just like 1, 2, 3, 4.
As much as I do like that idea.
Okay, Melissa's just in a pile and she's like, you're all here. 1, 2, 3.
I suppose you could drag the couch outside.
No.
It's one of those couches that folds out into a bed.
That's fine.
Okay, so Ooh. Sizzle, sizzle. Everyone gets a good night's sleep. You don't go to Dreamland. Because,
And I lose my 1 level of exhaustion.
which you get back from sleeping. Yeah,
No,
like,
like,
you gain that
I-
and then you lose it immediately, basically.
Yeah.
And then everyone wakes up tomorrow for a new day with a knock on the door. And that is where we'll end it for today.
Right.
Excellent.
Coolio.
Lots of things happened. You didn't immediately leave Waterdeep, which was a big possibility. And nearly happened. And you definitely didn't meet another god. Or,
Wait, I thought we did.
or technically the same one again. But different.
What?
What?
I thought we met a different.
What?
I'm pretty sure we met a
And
different
no-
god.
Anywho, find out next time.
But the
Alternate
lore I'm
Enders
looking at
universe.
may no longer exist because of 5e.
Nice.
Probably.